Okay, today we're going to be talking about our next couple steps as far as analyzing data goes. We're going to be talking about finding the median, mode, and range of a set of data. I want you to write the median on the left side of your Cornell notes, and on the right side, write what is in blue on our slide here. So the median we're going to start off with is just the middle number in a set of data. So when you put all the numbers in order, it's the one that's right in the middle. It's different from the mean because the mean shows us what the data would look like if it was all spread out evenly, if every single data set was even, or if every single data piece was even, whereas the mean just tells us exactly what's in that middle. Okay, so pause this down and write this in your notes. So before you can calculate the mean, you have to put the numbers in order. Before you can calculate the median, you have to put the numbers in order. You cannot find the median unless your numbers are in order. Look at all these numbers here. Okay, I'm going to change this to pen. There we go. So we cannot figure out what our middle number is here. We can't just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. All right, so we can't just say like, okay, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our middle number because there's 6 numbers on this side and there's 6 numbers on this side. Well, it's not. It's 1. It's going to be one of the lower numbers. So our numbers aren't in order, so that's not the true median. Okay, so we have to put the numbers in order. So once we order them up, we have -7 being the lowest and 612 being the highest. And the way you do this, the way that I do it, is I just go through and I say, okay, -7 is lowest, there. Let's scan through here, let's see is anything lower than higher than -7, 1. And you just kind of go through and cross it off as you put them in order. 3, and then we find our 4, which I can't find. It's in there, I don't know. So anyway, so you just go through and do that. Okay. Once you have your numbers in order, you just figure out which number would be in the middle. For ours, the 7th number in the set is the median because there are 6 numbers on either side, just like before. So we get this in order now. We can count and say, okay, we have 1 here and 1 here. All right, so those two are in our median. Here, 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 and here, 4 and 46. So you just work from the outside and go in. 16, 35. Our median here is 20. It's the only number that's left in the middle. And see, there's 6 numbers on either side of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So that means that it's right in the middle. It splits our data exactly in half. Okay. If there's an even number of data in our set, so let's say instead of having 6 on either side, we start doing it and we say, okay, 7, and 400, 88, and 1, 3, and 46, 5, 45, 11, 35. Uh-oh, I'm down to my last 2. So there's 2 numbers here in the middle. You cannot have 2 medians. Okay, when you have 2 numbers in the middle, you add them up and divide by 2, which is just finding the mean of those 2 numbers. So you add them up, so 16 plus 20 is 36. So we do 36 divided by 2 gives us 18. So our median for this would be 18, even though there's no actual 18 in our data set. Okay, you just find the mean of the 2 numbers that are stuck there in the middle. And that's only if there's two medians. Okay, you find the average of the 2 numbers. Going on to the mode, again, I want you to write mode on the left side of your paper and write the blue on the right side of your Cornells. The mode is just the most common number in a data set. I remember mode and most. It's whichever number you see the most. They both have that MO there. Mean, median, and mode get a little confusing because they all start with M, and the mean and the median both start with ME. So it gets confusing. Just know mean is average, median is middle, and mode is most. All right, and again, I want you to write mode on the left, and I want you to write the stuff in blue, only the stuff in blue. The mode is super easy to figure out. You just look to see the set of that. Look at your set of data and see which number is listed the most times. So if I kind of go through here and I just figure out, all right, which number do I see the most? Well, let's see here. I'll put a check by every 11 because I look skimming through it. I see a lot of 11s. All right, I see a couple 1s, so maybe I'll put a little squiggly here. A squiggly here, but there's not as many 1s as there are 11s. Well, here's a 46. Let's do a line. 46. Nope, it looks like 11 is my mode here because 11 shows up more than any other number in my data set. Okay, and you just ignore all the other numbers. You just look to see which one is showing up the most. Okay? On the left side of your paper, write BiModal. A set of data can be called BiModal when there are two modes. The word bi means two, like bicycle. Okay? Humans are called bipedal because we walk on two legs. Okay, that bi means two. So when it's bimodal, it means that there's two modes in your set of data. So let's see here. What would be the mode in this set of data? Well, let's look at it. Oops. All right, so let's look. Let's see, we have 4, 4, 4. Okay, so there's 3 4s. Go up here, I'll change my pen color. Magenta. 5, 5, 5. There's 3 5s. Let's just skim through and see if I'm missing anything. There's 2 7s. Nope, that's not a mode if there's only 2. All right, so it looks like I have 3 4s and 3 5s. The mode of this data set is 4 and, do my little and sign. 4 and 5 is the mode of this data set. And the range, again, write range on the left of your paper and the stuff in blue on the right side. It's just the distance between the lowest number in a set of data and the highest number in a set of data. And this is important. The range is a measure of variation. We use it to analyze how spread out the data is. The mean, median, and mode are all measures of center. They kind of tell us about what's happening in the middle of our data set, but the range shows us how spread out the numbers in the data set are. Okay? So range is the one that's different. It's the only one that doesn't start with an M, so it's the only one that's different. To find the range, it's so easy. You just find the highest number and the lowest number and subtract them. Okay? And it would help you to put the numbers in order. Like if you're finding the median, you already have your numbers in order, so you can just go ahead and take the biggest one minus the smallest one. So for this one, our example would be our biggest number here is 423. So 423. Our smallest number is 4 here. Oops, 4. All right, 423 minus 4 is 419. All right, so you guys have a great night. I will see you in class, and we'll be working a little bit more on median, mode, range, and we'll probably pull in a little bit of the mean too, because they're all kind of usually talked about pretty much at the same time. So median, mode, and range, and I'll see you guys in class.